Alright, we've made it down along the lake. We're flying just south of Mississauga City Centre here. There's the lake, and Toronto's off here in the mist. So we're heading in. We're going to stay at about 2,000 feet as we come around to downtown due to the buildings. And we have an airport altitude of somewhere around 400 feet or so. But it'll all be visual approach stuff, so we should be good. I'm going to turn on our landing lights as we come into this foggy area, mist, haze, whatever you want to call it. But we are coming along now. Start to see some of the more, the bigger buildings appearing there off in the distance. And everything is looking good. Coming up here on the coast, and the airport is located just over here. If we switch over to, which mode is it? There we go. 7.1 miles away. Of course, the city center airport is located on the island, just off in the harbor there. It's the main rail yard to the west of the city. And then we have the highway coming in along the lake shore up here. Runs past these buildings here. This curves around, and then we enter into Toronto itself. Definitely very hazy. We're just right south of Pearson there. There's the two north-south runways. You can see the lights and that smog layer. Over here, you just start making out the island, and the airport's located up on this end here. So we're going to come back along out over the water, circle around, and come in and land. But we'll get a look at Toronto itself as we come up and fly over. The terrain out here is done by the same guy, Roman Designs. He's gone in and cleaned it up from the standard. Made it look a lot nicer. Especially with iconic buildings and stuff like that. So that's our runway right there. And there's the terminal building. This is the inner harbor for Toronto. Toronto, of course, is a port city on the lake, Lake Ontario. All right, I'm actually going to bring us down to about 2,000, 1,900 feet as we come in. There's the CN Tower. And Sky Dome, and there's the main highway running into all the condos and downtown buildings. Looking good. We'll pop outside when we're a little bit closer as well. Get that nice view. It's always great to do as you fly by. And there's the restaurant here. People are watching you as you go cruising past. It's actually really neat flown over here at night in winter, and all the Christmas lights are up, and get the snow on the ground and the building lights. Makes it look really, really cool. So there we are. There's downtown Toronto, flying by the Sky Dome, Rogers Centre, whatever they want to call it nowadays, and the CN Tower. Bank of Montreal building there, a bunch of other buildings. There's City Hall. Very nice. Alright, we're going to slowly keep descending down to about 1,500 feet. This is the entry point when they're flying in here on the from in the westerly direction, they got to come down, and then it's a steep descent once you're over the stacks, and they come thundering in. All right, so let's get ready to land. So landing lights, surround strobes are all on. That's all good. We're going to ease the manifold pressure back slightly. Bring that power down. Bring it down to 21. And we're going to make our turn. We're going to turn south. Let her come down to about 1,500 feet. Again, we're going to stretch out and then do a downwind. There's the harbor. Roll out. There's the outer islands. And we want to leave ourselves enough room. Let the speed start to come back. Alright, let's turn west. And I've got to be careful here. We're into IFR territory. You can see we're starting to drop. Get that nose up. Losing the horizon there off in that mist. Lose our ground references. I want to keep her coming around to the west. There's the airport over there. Doing all this by memory and by sight. I have no charts up or anything, so should be good. Landing speed, we're going to bring her down on final approach between 90 and 85. So we should be all good there. Speed's at about 140. We're slowly climbing. Let's start get that nose down a little bit. As we come abeam the airport, which we will in a second, start configuring for landing. So first thing we're going to do is mixture is going to go in full rich to help with cooling of the engine. Propeller is going to go in full fine pitch. That'll slow us down, and it also gives us maximum engine power for a missed approach if we have to do one. There's the runway. That speed coming down. Pull the power back a little bit. We don't want to be descending too quickly here because our speed's going to start to increase, and we want to be bleeding speed off. So power is going to come back. Get that speed coming down along with descending. That's the engine getting too little power. Alright, so we're going to go flaps 1. That'll help. Get some drag out. Turn to the north now. There's us coming down to 1,200 feet. There's flaps 2. Gear down. That'll help with the drag. There's the speed coming back. 110. Kind of blew through the center line, but that's okay. Start trimming it out so we get that speed down, flaps full. And again, we want to be between 90 and 85. Just coming up to 90. We could fly the Pappies. And power is pitch is power, or power is pitch, so we're working the power back, trying to get her to slow down. Sure, we got a little bit of a wind. There we go. Not bad. We'll add trim to take the pressure off the controls. There we go. You might hear me clicking away there as we're working it. So gear down, 3 green props, fully forward, mixers in, and runways identified. Yeah, a little bit of a crosswind. We're crabbing. All right, so we'll get her to straighten up now. Watch the stall. And we're down. All right. Welcome to Toronto City Centre Airport. Not the greatest landing. I'm still getting used to the airplane and working it out. But not too bad. Alright, we're going to go this way. We got the terminal buildings over here. That's where all the Q400s go. We'll come over here onto the main transient apron here. See somebody there bringing us in. So we can kill the landing lights and the strobes. Head for him. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to keep that RPM up at about 800. And there we are. Brakes are set. So for shutdown, like any piston-powered aircraft, we're going to bring it up to 1,000 RPM. Let it sit for a second. Just to help it cool. Everything is looking good. Temperatures, cylinder head temperatures are already coming down, as you can see, and everything else is looking good. So mixture is going to go all the way out. We'll bring the prop out, and we can disconnect everything there. Headsets are off, and we are good. So with that done, the beacon can come off, fuel pump off. Mags will go off. Make sure flaps are all the way up. They're springed, so they're good. And avionics off, and the master is off. And here we are down in the island. Well, hope you all enjoyed, and hope you like the aircraft. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice little airplane. We're going to see more of it as we go forward. So thanks very much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.